Hello, everybody. I'm Elizabeth Pehota, and I'm thrilled to be joined by the newest member of the New England Revolution, midfielder Arnór Traustason. Thank you so much for taking the time today, Arnór, and welcome to the club. We're so excited to have you with us.
Thank you, very nice, and I'm really excited to join you guys. And I just hope to get there as soon as possible.
I'm sure it's a whirlwind anytime you sign with a new club. So, what are your thoughts and emotions right now as you get ready for this new adventure with the Revs?
I'm really excited, really, to take on a new adventure and new challenges. Getting into a new league, new country, so it's exciting and I'm more than ready. I'm really motivated and I'm feeling good, like in my body and my head. So I'm really excited to join.
You mentioned coming to a new country. You've played across many different leagues in Europe. Your native Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Austria, Greece. But coming across the Atlantic to Major League Soccer is something totally new. Why did you feel like this was the right point in your career to make this move?
There's never like a right moment. Like I've just felt like I've been watching the league from a distance, like for a couple of years, and it's been like growing and growing. And it's like since I was like a couple of years back, like I've been like wanted to join the MLS at some point. And when this opportunity came up, like it was almost a no-brainer. It's like the league is getting better every year, and players from all over the world is joining, and like I want to be a part of that. And so it was almost just a no-brainer. I just wanted to sign.
You mentioned a lot of players wanting to come to MLS. What specifically sold you on the Revolution being the right spot for you?
Like it was like New England, like I know Boston, and I've we played against New England before with when I was at Malmö. So like New England was just like Boston and the team and how they played the last season. It was fascinating to see, like they came all the way to conference semifinals or finals. It was
conference finals.
Conference final. I'm still learning it's two conferences, but conference finals. And they sold me the idea as well, when I had a chat with them, that the next step is to take it all the way.
You mentioned that Malmo played the Revs in preseason a few years back in 2018. Did you play in that match? And if you didn't, because I know we talked about it a little bit before the call, what do you specifically remember when you saw the Revs in that first encounter?
I think I did not play, but I was at the sidelines because we played 2 games that day. But what I saw, it was like that athleticism that the team had at early stage, like in February. That was like, and just athleticism was like the most thing I reckon. So
Since then, we've had a new head coach who's taken over, who's done wonderful things with the club, head coach Bruce Arena. What have your conversations with him been like leading up to this? And what are your impressions of him as a new coach?
I know Bruce from back, like I know known his name for a couple of years from his achievements. So he's a great guy. I've talked to him, so he sold it as well, like very well, and it's nice talking to him, and I have the utmost respect for him, of course. And I'm just excited to give everything and for him and for the Revs and do my best.
We know that Revolution fans are also really excited because this move was rumored for quite a while before it was made official. So Revs fans have been talking about this for a long time now on social media. What's your reaction knowing that the fans of this club have been hoping that this deal would get done for the past couple months and come to fruition so you join New England?
Yeah, I've been following on social media, like been tagged on Twitter, be tagged on Instagram, and so on. So it's really nice to see, and like I've been talking to my wife about it. Like it's something like I'm being wanted here. So it's like it's written in the skies that it just has to happen. And I did everything I could to join the Revs, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them and joining the rest of the season, and I hope to see them, the fans as well, at the stadiums this season, even if the pandemic, or if the pandemic allows us, really.
Yes, Revolution fans will be at Gillette Stadium at a 12% capacity. And after home wins, they do a little bit of a modified Viking clap. The players will clap to the fort. So does that make you feel like you'll have a little piece of home, and the Revolution fans already are making you feel welcome?
Yeah, like it's some kind of Icelandic way that we did at the Euros. Like it's been done like everywhere I go, almost like, yeah, in 2-3 years it was like everywhere I went it was big called at me like this Viking clap. You get tired of it, but it's nice. It's a fine gesture, and I really like it, of course. And I hope just to can give something back to them as well.
Switching gears a little bit to your play on the field, I know that you've played in a few different positions across the front line. Do you have a spot where you feel most comfortable, and where do you see yourself potentially fitting in with this group?
Yeah, like I can play everywhere on the midfield, really. Yeah, my strongest side is coming in from the left and using my right foot to find players in the runs, or even taking the shot or whatever. Yeah, so coming in from the left is my strongest position. So yeah, otherwise I can almost do every position there up front.
This group was so close to getting to the championship game last year with that conference final that we were talking about earlier. What's the sense of possibilities for 2021 that you see for this group? How far could they potentially go?
Yeah, I mean, like this season, I'm coming into the team with quite an experience from Europe and from World Cup and Euros. So I will take everything I have and try to get it into the team, and even though we have very experienced players in the team as well, like right now, that have been through everything, but I will take all of my experience into the team and try to do my utmost best and get it all the way now this year.
We're looking forward to that. I know that you mentioned that you're still in Iceland right now. Do you have a timeline as to when you'll be able to travel to the US and start training with the squad?
It's not like decided yet when the visa and everything will go through, but as soon as the visa goes through, I'm on the next plane. So it's the waiting game now, just to wait for everything to get settled in, and then I'm off to go, and I'll join the guys.
We can't wait for you to get here to New England. And we have a couple of random questions to finish out the interview.
Yeah.
One of your new teammates, Emmanuel Boateng, he played in Sweden from 2013 to 2015. Do you remember at all when you two crossed paths?
I remember him. He played in Helsingborg. So yeah, I remember him. It was on the left side in Helsingborg. So a good player, quick and explosive. So yeah, I remember him.
And I'm not sure if you know this, but when you Google your name, the first thing that pops up is that epic call from the 2016 Euros when you scored that late winner against Austria. Mm-hmm. How much has that call followed you for the past 5 years? Yeah,
it's followed me quite a while. And also the commentator, he got quite famous as well for all of the screams. But yeah, it's it has, like, yeah, of course, popped up, and it was a big goal in the history of Iceland. It was like the first win of Iceland in the Euros, so it was a big goal, and yeah, it was. I'm happy to score it as well.
Hopefully we'll see plenty of goals in a Revolution shirt and plenty of epic calls to accompany them. Arnór, thank you so much for the time, and we can't wait to get you stateside and into the Revolution squad.
Thank you very much.